There we go. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at Beyond the Airwaves Leveling Up. And yes, I'm in my pajamas because it's going to be cold tonight here in Montgomery, of all places.
Still sleeping with my window open.
Yeah, well, me, I'll be sleeping under a blankie. All right, so
Congratulations.
it actually does feel pretty good, trust me. Anyway, it is Monday night. That means it's time for Monday Mania. And I do want to give you a little bit of an update. Thursday, we are not having a show because it is Veterans Day, and our rule on the show is no mail, no show. So,
Exactly.
so we will have Thursday. Also, we're only gonna have 4 episodes this week. All right. Anyway, this is Money Mania. That means we're just gonna shoot the breeze, talk about whatever, and so forth and so on, and who knows what else because we save our fun stuff for Wednesday, our crazy stuff for Wednesday.
I'll
Go ahead, Janet.
start with I'll start with the hassle at
Wait,
Sky Harbor.
okay, well let me do the intros
After
first.
the introductions, I'll
Okay.
start with the hassle at Sky Harbor.
Okay, so anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme, and you may notice there's somebody missing here. Our master and creator Frodo. Well, here's the reason why. His internet's down, and he will not be back until probably tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, definitely Wednesday. So, I mean, he's absent tonight, but it's through no fault of his own. So,
Technology being an ass.
yeah, technology being a
Not
beta.
exactly. I'll tell you roughly the full story once we get the intros done.
All right. So anyway, to my right, yeah, to my right, we have our resident Janet Simmons. Janet Simmons. Hello, Janet.
Oh, and hold on. Just do my Tweety Sus one. That's what I'm
Okay,
doing.
all right. All right, in that case, to my right, we have our Tweety Sus Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello.
All right. Below me is our resident Persona 5 Joker, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Evening, everyone. Happy Monday.
And finally, to my bottom right, we have our resident Jack Napier Joker, John. Hello, John.
Hey, Shirley.
Can't believe I can say
Okay,
Jack
now
Napier.
the
I can't believe I can say Jack Napier Joker, John.
Jack Napier Joker John.
All right.
Anyway,
To the story, John.
here's the thing. Yes, Frodo is not going to be joining us tonight due to the fact that his internet is down. However, the reason actually has nothing to do with technical difficulties and everything to do with his ISP. Here is what happened. Frodo, out of the goodness of his heart, graciously allowed a pair of his neighbors to use his wireless internet. When he did, they decided to stream a show that they liked and to download some episodes of it. When they downloaded them, their ISP, Mediacom, got suspicious about the activity and shut down their service.
Oh.
So they are going to have to straighten that out with Mediacom so that they understand that their internet service is not being hijacked or used for an illegal purpose, which is probably going to take them the better part of tomorrow.
Mhm.
And of course, once he has a chance to see this episode, Frodo is more than welcome to offer any corrections to that story. But yes, basically, it's not because of technical difficulties, it's because of internet bureaucracy.
Uh, Naturally.
Or
Yeah, let's see. Well, I speaking of um, companies and such, I'm gonna have to go down to Spectrum on Saturday. That's my cable company here, because this one's bill and next one's bill are gonna be drastically different if I don't do something right away. Right now, my bill is $131. Next month's bill, if I don't do something, becomes $181 a month. Now, here is a little bit of good news. My mother has said she is willing to do away with the cable because she can watch the Spectrum map on her iPad.
Good
But
deal.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
but don't you have to have the cable, the like with direct TV? We have to have direct TV in order to do the direct TV stream. Doesn't
no,
No.
it doesn't
no.
it doesn't work like that.
Actually, um, Ash's parents uses DirecTV Stream, and Ash is able to use it once in a while because of the DirecTV Stream app that she has on her phone, which
Right.
then she can cast to Chromecast.
Uh-huh.
Despite not having DirecTV service, like satellite service, she
Right,
can still
right.
use
Okay.
DirecTV Stream.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Carry on, Shirley.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do is Saturday, I'm going to go down there and talk to him about the situation. And I'm going to say, if I take out the cable box altogether, will mom lose both USA and Fox News? Because those are her two channels. USA, of course, for the wrestling, and Fox News. Those are the two she and Hallmark Channel, too. I don't think she's going to lose the Hallmark Channel, but I want to ask if, we're going to lose channels by taking out the cable completely. But I'd like to do that so we can at least save a little bit of money.
Save $180 a month.
Well, if it's not gonna be 180, it's probably gonna be something like maybe 9. When I checked last time, I had like 98. So that'd be a huge saving right there, because all we end up using is
Exactly.
all we end up really using is like phone and internet. But then again, we could do away with the phone too, since we have our cell phones and all. Maybe.
I wouldn't recommend doing that, Shirley. The
Okay,
fact
what if
is,
you
if
need
you
to dial
lose,
Wait, wait, wait,
911?
wait, wait, wait. Go ahead, John.
here's the thing: your your smartphone's going to be a lot more complicated than your landline, and it's good to have a backup in the event that,
Yeah, true.
for
You're right.
example, you have a storm and that knocks
Oh.
out your cell towers such that you can't use your cell phones.
Yeah, the
Sorry
problem.
for interrupting.
Yeah, but anyway, the problem. See, here's the problem with the house phone. It's connected to the internet. So if our power goes out, I
Yeah,
lose the phone altogether. And my only
that's
hope
true.
will be the cell phone. So, see, see, I mean, it's a great idea. Don't get me wrong. I think you got the right idea.
Well,
It's just the problem is my
another
phone is
thing you
connected to
got to
the internet.
remember, yeah, the other thing you got to remember though, Shirley, cell phones can and do get stolen.
True. Well, I'll tell you
Yeah.
this, Mom better not lose her cell phone, because that's the only thing hooking up to her hearing aid.
Yeah. If you're going to get rid of the landline, I recommend you get some kind of cheap clamshell that you can keep at home and keep in the event that something happens to your main phone. All right. Janet, I
Okay.
believe you have
I
a story
apologize.
for us.
Yeah, I apologize for interrupting you. I realize what I did. I apologize for interrupting you, John.
I didn't realize you interrupted me.
I
No harm
talked
done.
over. Ask Shirley. I talked over you.
Well, you're
No, I mean
forgiven,
you
certainly.
both of you were trying to say the same thing.
Yeah.
What's this?
Okay. As if the problems with the airlines are bad enough, our main airport, Phoenix Sky Harbor, had a 6-hour power outage this afternoon.
Oh.
I
6
presume there wasn't a desert storm over it, correct?
No.
No, the APS, which is our one of our electric companies, was making repairs on something outside. It quit. It quit, and it also burned one of the workers. One of the workers was taken to the hospital.
Ooh, I hope it's
I have
okay.
a feeling they blew up a transformer.
I don't know. I really don't know. But man, one person had to reschedule her flight, not one time, not 2 times, not 5 times, but 6 times, because she had to be rescheduled 6 times. And you have people trying to get home for Thanksgiving holidays and this and that, planning that. They hope to be back to near normal tomorrow.
Okay.
Good deal.
All right.
Okay, I'm not quite done yet. I'm not quite done yet.
Okay.
My question is this: why were they working on stuff like that in the middle of the day? Why couldn't they do like what the people that work on the freeways, you know, doing street repairs on the freeway, do it from like 9 at night till 5 in the morning.
Probably knowing the desert, that does sound like a good idea, Jen. However, chances are good most of the people that can get to work, those kinds of situations, prefer to do so with what they would consider normal hours.
Well, that was just a thought, but it's
Well,
like
hopefully someday we'll engineer robots to do that work for us and it won't matter.
Yeah.
a la Jetsons.
Yep.
Okay, now what were you gonna
Um,
say?
All right. Good news. This from AZ Central. Power restored at Phoenix Sky Harbor after equipment failure spurs outage delays flights. So you have limited articles. Yeah, I really don't care about that right now. All right,
Just
now
go ahead
let's
and
see.
read that one.
All right. At least I got it up already. All right. So let me make sure. I have to be careful with this. If I hit the wrong thing, I will lose the article. All right. So anyway, it was published at 10:03 Mountain Time today and updated at 4:40 Mountain Time today. So
That was 4:40 my time. That was all my time.
yeah. Let's see. An equipment failure caused a power outage at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport on Monday
um,
morning, impacting a significant amount
Shirley,
of
hold
flight.
on.
Oh.
Can you share the article before
Oh
you continue?
yes. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Thank you.
Brain
Get
dead
it
am
in the
That's all
I?
right.
repository.
Brain dead am I? Brain dead am I? There we go. In the Zoom chat.
Get it in the
Thank you.
repository.
Did you get that in
That's
my
good.
repository?
Okay, carry on.
Okay. Shortly after 8 a.m., Arizona Public Service notified the airport about a partial power outage that affected systems in several terminals, according to Eric Everts, spokesperson for Sky Harbor. Power was restored to Terminal 3 at 9 a.m. Monday, but power was still out in Terminal 4 and a nearby checkpoint was closed, he said. The power was fully restored to the airport around 1:45 p.m., according to Everts. They need to fix the spacing on restored and 2. Because I'm sorry, I'm a grammatical and spelling nutcase. Let's see. All systems are quickly returning to regular operation. Passengers should continue to check flight status with their airline before coming to Sky Harbor. Delays are likely into the evening, Everett said. Somebody can't type. Sky Harbor had more than
I'll
two.
read it in that
No, no,
case.
no, no, no,
This
no,
is
no, 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 no.
oh,
I got it. I got it. Sky Harbor had more than
okay.
200 delays, more than 90 cancellations, and more than 15 inbound flights diverted to other airports. American and Southwest, our two busiest airlines, were the most severely impacted, Everett said. Now, Arizona Public Service Company workers were on site conducting maintenance at the airport when a piece of electrical equipment failed. The equipment failure caused the outage in both terminals 3 and 4, in addition to injuring a worker. The worker faced injuries that were not life threatening but was transported to the hospital for treatment, according to APS. The health and well being of our crew is of the utmost importance to us, and we will continue to monitor the employee's condition, the company said in a prepared statement. Later in the day, APS said the worker had been released from the hospital and is recovering at home.
Well, that's a good part of that. Good
Mm-hmm.
news.
Yep. The failure happened in a piece of equipment called a switching cabinet. We're looking into what caused that failure, APS said in a tweet around 2:30 p.m. Arizona
I think
Corporation.
I know, but I'll tell you later.
Okay. Arizona Corporation Commission Chairwoman Leah Marquez Peterson noted that the APS outages at Terminals 3 and 4 would have impact because Sky Harbor is an economic gateway and hub, but there was no impact more important than protecting human life. Peterson shared her relief that the employee had non life threatening injuries and that she wished them a speedy recovery, she tweeted. Several passengers reported being in limbo for the better part of Monday because of the power outage. The FAA issued a ground stop at 8:48 a.m. Arizona time due to loss of power. The FAA canceled its ground stop for Southwest at 10:55 a.m. Arizona time. Lacey Keller waited through a long line and was told that there was nothing that could be done. We've only been here for about an hour, but our flight was supposed to leave at 1:05 and it got canceled. We didn't get another flight out till tomorrow at 12:45, Keller told the Arizona Republic. Since they were not prepared to make other accommodations, they decided they were going to stay at the airport for over 24 hours, Keller said. Keller was not the only one forced to make alternative arrangements. Ricky Lee Albert II was told that his traveling coordinators were working on getting his colleagues and him out, but he did not foresee being flown out within the day. This is the worst I've seen it, and I've traveled for the last 7 years with my company, and this is bad, Albert said. Debbie Corbin, 46, and Tim Corbin, 50, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, waited more than 3 hours to check in with Southwest Airlines about their luggage. The couple told the Republic they were in town for a NASCAR race over the Phoenix Raceway over the weekend. The couple planned to
Uh-huh.
leave Phoenix on Monday to travel to San Diego to visit her brother. Their flight had originally been scheduled for 10:40 a.m., Debbie Corbin said. They were immediately dropped into the chaos after they dropped off their rental car. Because of how packed the airport was, they got into the American airline line by mistake. Eventually, they were able to make their way into the correct line, but later found out that their flight had been canceled. All the flights to San Francisco had since been fully booked, but she managed to find
San
another plane.
Diego.
Did I say?
You said
You said
you said
San
San Francisco.
Francisco.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry.
That's all right. All the flights to San Diego had since been fully booked, but she managed to find another plane flying out at 2:50 p.m. Despite managing to book another flight out, Corbin says the outage could have been handled better by staff. People were sending in the wrong line because no one knew which line was Southwest or American. There was no direction from airport staff. There could have been someone outside checking bags and directing people into the correct line, Corbin said. Southwest released a travel advisory to passengers Monday to issue refunds and to waive fees that usually come with switching flights. Some guests took to Twitter to express frustrations that airlines would not cover outside costs of delays like taxis or hotels. Hmm.
Well, you know what? On the news, there was a woman that who had 3 kids with her
Mm-hmm.
in that chaos. 3 kids.
Hmm.
One of them was enough to. She had one on her hip. She had a carrier, and she had 1 or 2 by her side.
Okay. Let's see. The bathroom situation was also less than ideal. They continue to let people into the bathrooms with non-flushing toilets. Oops. Maybe someone should have been directing people upstairs instead of continuing to pile on, Corbin said. Oh. Water bottles were eventually handed out by staff due to the hot temperature, Corbin said. Tempe resident Jason Jameson was heading back home from San Jose after he attended the 49ers versus Cardinals game on Sunday when he received a notification upon arriving at the airport at around 8:30 a.m. that his 9:40 a.m. flight would be late. But it was not until 9:10 a.m. that a gate agent announced that the outage had occurred in Phoenix. According to Jameson, the agent said, "We're not even really sure what's going to happen, so please just go visit any open Southwest airline podium to find out what to do." As soon as the announcement was made, Jameson opened the Southwest app to find another flight but was unable to book the next nonstop flight. However, he did manage to book a flight for 6:05 p.m. on Monday. There is still some uncertainty that a flight back will even take place, he said. Hunter George and his wife spent the weekend in Tempe to visit his daughter for family weekend at Arizona State University. When they arrived at the airport Monday morning, they knew something was wrong. The scene in Phoenix was surreal. There had to be several thousand people waiting in line in semi darkness on their phones trying to figure out whether their flight would depart or whether they had to rebook, George told the Arizona Republic. Unfortunately, their flight took off without them since they could not download their boarding passes and get through security. My immediate thought was, there it goes without us, George said. They camped out at a nearby restaurant for a while so they could find another flight to Seattle. After an automated message from the airline, they were able to rebook another flight for Tuesday. Despite the difficulties George and his wife faced, he was glad to be spending another night in lovely Tempe. "I am viewing this as a bonus night with my daughter," George said.
Good for you,
Well,
George.
hey, at least he said he. At least the guy found a positive.
Hmm. In a video
You know.
uploaded to Twitter by Zach Levitan on Monday morning, an unidentified employee with Southwest Airlines could be heard singing an improvised parody of Otis Redding sitting on the dock of the bay over the loudspeaker at Gate C-17 in Terminal 4. 2,000 miles I roam just to make this gate my home, the employee sang. Near the end of the video, a crowd of passengers waiting at the gate cheered for the employee's efforts to raise spirits. "This man needs a promotion," the tweet said.
Oh man,
Nice.
John, if
Yep.
you ever get a chance, go to YouTube and type in Southwest Airlines flight attendants.
Oh, yeah.
They have one. You know how they do the announcement for
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
safety announcement. He did it, and he did a spot on impression of Porky Pig. Remember that one?
If you
Yeah.
have the link, put it in the chat and have Shirley share it. I think we already did the fair use, didn't we?
Yeah, I mean, I can show.
Okay,
Here's the
let me
video.
go find it.
Well, wait,
Let me
wait.
go
Here's
find it.
yeah. Well, here's the video of that employee. If I can play it.
Ooh. Ah, nice.
Let me see.
I'm working on it. Come on, play, please.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
I
Well, let
hate
me go
ads.
find that. Let me go find that.
okay. Why is it not playing?
Oh my God, they're remaking a West Side Story.
That's been in the pipe for a while, I think.
Yeah, I know Steven Spielberg.
Well,
I
if
think
it
is
has,
working on
that's
that
been
one.
news to me.
Yeah, Spielberg's doing that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are pregnant. We're having a
Sorry,
baby.
have to
Give me a
do
minute.
that.
Okay, couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah, because when you're
All
pregnant,
right,
you
tell
need
me
a
when
lot
you
of
start
doctors.
playback, okay?
For less than
Okay.
30 a month, the whole family.
What are you playing, Shirley?
New law,
The video
lower
about that
prices,
employee.
More people
All right, the
qualify
play
at
is about to
healthcare.gov.
start now. I think. Today. today and today and today. Okay, hang on. This is taking a little longer than I thought. Really? Skip it.
What happened?
I got another ad. Come on, there we go.
Okay, let me see if I found the right one.
Okay, hold on. Here it comes.
Oh, that's one. Okay, this isn't exactly the one, but it's the one where it starts off with Elmer Fudd.
Still
Okay.
in Zoom chat.
I'm gonna share it.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, I can't share it, can I?
Not using share screen, no.
Okay, let me get it into the Zoom chat. I have not seen this in a while. Okay, it's going to be the second link in there. There it is. And he does, the character's pretty good too, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shirley, will you tell me when you start the playback?
On that, wait, on that or this video, the YouTube video.
The YouTube video Janet shares.
Okay, hold on. Oh shoot, it's gonna open Google. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Stop. Get out of here. And I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. Even on Firefox, it is still starting to stammer a bit again.
Funny Guy of Southwest Airlines, that's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the one I wanted, right there, the Looney Tunes Cartoon Express.
Okay. Okay. I like them. Okay, wait, whoa, stop.
No,
Pause,
no, no.
Pause.
Shh, be very
Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna start the playback in a second, so.
All right.
Just
This
say
one's
that.
only 2 minutes and 24 seconds.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Dismiss, please. Get out of here. Alright. Okay, ready or not, here we go.
Shh, be very quiet. We have reached your destination. Yeah, what's up, ducks? This is Bugs Bunny here, and on behalf of this flight crew and Southwest Airlines, welcome to Chicago, the Windy City. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened, seatbacks and tray tables in the full upright and lock position, and make sure all your carrying items are stowed where they are. When the captain joins off the fasten seatbelt sign, please be careful when opening up the overhead bins, for items may have shifted during flight and could fall out. And trust me, you wouldn't want to get a bump on the noggin. Ooh, we also want to wish good luck to the Utah Valley's University men's soccer team. They are ranked top 20 in the nation, the green team, or should I say the dream team. Oh, you screwy wabbit! You may now use your small, portable, electronic devices, but please remain seated with your carry-on stowed. Oh, brother, listen, folks. Please Please be advised the aircraft doors will be open during ground service, right? For your safety and any children, husbands, or sports teams you are supervising, please remain clear of the front and back doors. This goes for you too, Elliot. If you're connected here to another fine Southwest flight, please check the TV monitor in the terminal for your flight gate number, that is. If you tried the business select, you're guaranteed to be one of the first aboard. And earn extra rapid reward points and an adult beverage. Next time you're traveling, visit Southwest.com for great low fares on flights, car rentals, hotels, vacation packages, and Tweety Bird sandwiches. Oh, you bad old buddy kid. We certainly have enjoyed sharing part of our day with you. We know you have a choice when you fly, and we thank you for choosing Southwest Airlines. Remember, we are in love, and have some more peanuts. Ooh, you rootin' tootin' varmints. Get me the heck off this dang near contraption. I want to go home. Me, one of maroon. Take it away, Porky. That's all, folks. Me.
I tell you, Janet, all throughout the video, I was wondering, when's he gonna do the Porky Pig?
Oh,
'Cause
I
it
think
would
the
not have
Porky
surprised-
Pig's not to the end.
Yeah, it
No,
was
it's
right on
about
the end.
2/3 the way through the video.
Yeah, I think Porky Pig's at the end. Of course, they have different flight attendants
Mhm.
that do different things. There is one where one of the flight attendants actually crawls into one of the overhead bins.
Okay, that's a little creepy.
I know that there was an incident where I think it was a men's wheelchair basketball team figured out a way to stuff one of the members into the overhead compartment as a joke.
Oh.
All right. Speaking of awkward segues.
And also they have the woman who kind of insults her husband it kind of hurls one-liners,
Mm,
when they're doing the same. Remember that one? I remember seeing that one.
yeah. Oh wait, hang on.
One woman in the comments said she had kids with her
Mm.
and it was their first time flying. That guy's impressions made him happy.
That's good.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Okay,
Sorry.
Mike, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I'm currently doing my own thing at the moment. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Just
Yeah,
make
okay.
sure to turn your camera off if need be, Mike.
Hey,
All
I got
right.
is Ashley
Howdy.
home or working?
All right. In the spirit of Monday Mania, I got something for us to fill out the remaining half of the show.
Okay.
And also, yes, Ash is home.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Oh,
She
yeah.
can join in on this too.
Oh yeah, and
She's
before we go on, there is
currently
something I have to
sleeping right
mention.
now.
My new computer desk is great and all, but there's just one problem. There is the steel legs, and I've been hitting my leg on. But thank God, I took photo suggestion and ordered this. Now one of these is like broken up into 4 pieces because one has gone to the very one I usually hit. One has gone to the other side of the same side that I could hit, never know it. And then the leftover 2, I actually use that on my keyboard drawer because I have an issue where one of those little pieces that's supposed to protect your fingers from getting hurt, it's lost. So what I'm doing is I'm using as a this as a solution,
Yeah.
and so
Can
far
I
it's
mention
worked.
the dogs one more time before
Yeah,
we get started?
yeah.
Coming home, the dogs like to get up in the front where A, they can feel the AC, and B, look out the window better.
Mm-hmm.
We found out which dog weighs the most. You want to know how?
Ow.
Okay, Princess weighs the most because Cosmo went up on the front seat and sat down and didn't trigger the seatbelt alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Princess went up there, sat on the front seat, set off the seatbelt alarm,
Mm-hmm.
saying buckle seatbelt. So that's why I push her off my chest.
All right.
Next,
Well,
okay, go ahead now.
Okay, guys, I got a good conversation piece.
Okay.
As many of you who are watching our broadcast can tell, I'm not wearing a shirt. Assuming, of course, that you have been able to see the broadcast. If you've been listening on the radio, I am not wearing a shirt. In fact, I'm only wearing one article of clothing, and it's manufactured by Fruit the Loom. So, guys, I got a question for us to debate.
Oh no.
Which is better, boxers or briefs?
Hmm.
Weigh in.
To me,
Okay, since we're all
I
yeah,
prefer
Janet.
boxers. I already let you know earlier. I prefer boxers, but it should be up to the wearer. I'm not
Yeah.
the one having to wear them.
Yeah.
Well, which do you prefer to wear?
Boxers, because it looks like I'm wearing shorts if I wear boxers, preferably
All right.
without the hole in the front.
Well, I prefer to wear briefs, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Aside from having grown up with them, I find that trying to wear boxers is a bit like the scene in the movie Evan Almighty, where Evan, Steve Carell's character, discovers he can't avoid getting out of his Noah garb, so he puts it on and tries to wear his suit over it.
I don't
Oh.
hope I move anymore, but it's
Fact of the
it's
matter
weird.
is,
Who's ever
when you wear boxers,
reading my story is sick and twisted,
unless
but
they are tight fitting, I
it's
find that it's
I don't know how to
literally
put into
like
words, but
trying to wear two pairs of
I'm just happy.
pants at the same time. Now, there are some people who like it, and if somebody feels differently, they are more than welcome to weigh in. But the fact of the matter is, reasonably tight fitting briefs are the way to go.
Okay.
Assuming that,
Okay. Before you go on, I just want to say one thing. I forgot to mention. Sajo's in the chat room. Hey, Sajo.
Hi,
hello,
Sajo.
Sajo,
Okay.
feel
Go
free to
ahead.
weigh in
Proceed,
if you
John.
want.
Yeah. Proceed, John.
And the fact of the matter is, I am not alone in this. There are actually videos on YouTube of women trying on men's underwear and trying on boxers. No, it's not underwear that was previously owned by men, if you're
Oh.
wondering, Shirley.
No, 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 not that. It just feels weird altogether.
Well, when you peruse YouTube the way I do, you pick up quite a few things, often things you think you might have been better off not knowing.
In other words, things that you saw could not be unseen.
Yes. But the fact of the matter is, when these women tried boxers, most of them were completely floored. I remember one of them actually saying, "Why would you wear boxers? It's like we're trying to wear a pair of shorts under your pants."
Oh,
Yes, Janet?
okay. Can I put my hand down now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
Um, how about these guys who wear the boxers, and they wear the pants about 2 sizes too big? I have watched so many episodes of Cops where the cops are chasing the bad guys and their pants fall down and all you see is their boxers. No, it's
Okay.
No, no,
true.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe
Janet,
you.
you actually bring up another valid point against boxers, and it is this. Those of you who have seen movies like The Little Rascals, made in 1994, know what can happen if a man not wearing particularly much swims through a pool in too high of speed.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to muddle my words there.
That's okay.
Fact of the matter is, boxers have what causes that phenomenon is surface area. The more surface area you have against the water, the more force there is, the more drag force there is. Boxers tend to have a lot more surface area than briefs.
Mhm.
So which do you think is safer?
The briefs, I think, would be.
Exactly. Now they are not infallible, as Alfalfa Switzer proved to us, but yes, they are much safer than boxers or traditional men's swimsuits for that matter.
Yeah. What's really funny is in the cartoons, for the most part,
On
when
this
you see
subject,
when you get down into a character's underwear, what they're wearing, boxers.
Not necessarily. Have you ever watched Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
Oh yeah, that's different. But
Ed was definitely a fan of briefs.
yeah.
So, for that matter, was Double D.
Well, you want to know something? I personally like the shape of boxers, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not the one having to wear them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the one wearing them.
Well, the fact is, women can and do occasionally wear boxers instead of briefs. So,
That's true.
They have designed ladies boxers. I can't remember what company did it, but I have seen ladies boxers in the underwear section at Walmart.
I would be surprised if Victoria's Secret has done it. Probably.
Oh yeah,
I thought
there's a
Victoria's Secret primarily specialized in thongs.
No, I remember when there was a Victoria's Secret store in the Eastdale Mall. They had more than thongs.
You worked in Victoria's Secret?
No, I would go there on occasion. I never
Which is even
worked there.
juicier. See,
You know I'm
working
picking
at
on
a
you a little,
Victoria's
Shirley.
Secret.
Hey, some of the things those Victoria's angels wear, some of the things those angels wear, don't keep a whole hell of a lot secret.
No. That's pretty much a given.
I think that's the idea, Janet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they had a sexy male equivalent of Victoria's angels, then I'd probably pay a little more attention.
Well, you're welcome to found something like Victor's Secret if you can get the capital.
Yeah, but not on my income. I can't get the capital.
You don't, Janet, that's not how capital works. You don't invest your own capital. You sell things and do things to get capital.
Right. Okay. Oh, my brain is
Let's see.
brain
Your
brain cells
your
are
brain.
dead.
In other words, your brain.
My brain cells are
Okay,
dead. But
so Janet, you prefer looking at boxers but wearing briefs, correct?
right. I I found this new brand of briefs that are so comfortable it's like a second skin.
Nice.
And okay, this is for the ladies. When you wear your underwear, do you like cotton or nylon?
Cotton.
Same here. I like the idea of wearing cotton, especially here in Arizona, because the cotton tends to wick the sweat away.
Mhm.
Nylon makes your crotch sweat.
That's true.
The lengths will go to for beauty.
Yeah.
Hey, Joker, you really ought to bring Ash in on this, see if she'll weigh in.
Oh, boy. 1 second, let me pause. I'm currently playing Power Wash Simulator. So, and it's a
Well,
fun game.
Cool.
Power Wash Simulator, the game that simulates what you would have to do on a Saturday if somebody sprayed mud on the side of your house.
No,
Yeah.
it's what you'd have to do to your 4x4 if you decided to participate in a mud bog race.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, since Janet did graciously weigh in, I will say I prefer both wearing and looking at briefs.
All right.
Because the fact of the matter is,
Ash is here.
All right.
Okay, Ash. Ask
all
her
right,
the
Ash,
question again.
no, hold on, I'll ask. Ash,
Yeah.
we are engaged in a very important debate, and we would like your honest and considered opinion. Which is better, boxers or briefs?
Boxers?
Well,
it's two.
Ashley, we're waiting.
Boxers.
Yes, go into.
Boxers?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Why is that?
I think we just let her speak.
I
I
think
don't
we
know.
do. What?
He doesn't
What'd you
know.
say?
He's not sure why.
I
Well,
just like them better, I guess.
I prefer briefs, but I like looking at boxers. But I prefer briefs.
Yep, me too.
I prefer briefs, and I prefer looking at briefs.
Okay. Thank you for your opinion there, Ashley.
You're welcome.
Thank you for your time, Ash.
You're
All right.
welcome. I'm like,
All right, Ash. Now
You're
it's
like,
all right, Ash. Now it's your turn to make Mike blush, or rather, it's my turn to make my turn to make Mike blush. Mike, which is better, boxers or briefs?
Briefs.
Good man.
so we're 2 for 2. So 3-1. 3-1.
Well,
I
now,
said
Shirley, did
briefs.
you
You
give
said
your proper opinion?
Well, let's see. I know for most guys, briefs would be the most comfortable thing. They wouldn't have to deal like, because if you have boxers on, let's say you are playing basketball, you got to wear a uniform. If you take off the shorts, you could accidentally take off the boxers too.
hell,
So,
I do that with my regular underwear sometimes. When I answer nature's call in the morning, I'll forget to pull up the underwear and pull up my pants and can't figure out why my butt is feeling weird. So it was the fact that I didn't pull up my underwear.
Mhm.
Okay, enough of
But
that shit.
yeah, but seriously, I mean, if someone has to wear like a uniform and have to wear briefs, you pull down your pants, you can pull down the briefs too. And it's like, oh
As
crap.
as if I recall, who here remembers the Keenan and Kel show?
Yep, I remember.
I've heard of it, never seen it.
Okay,
It
Mike,
was on
Ash, you're familiar
Nickelodeon.
with Keenan and Kel, right?
Nope.
Coolio
I've
doing the
heard of
theme
it.
song.
I remember it was on Nickelodeon. So
Okay,
I never watched
Shirley,
Nickelodeon.
never mind. Shirley, do you remember an episode where Keenan fell in love with a girl called Brianna and very stupidly declared that he was going to hang a banner declaring his love for her off the top of the Sears Tower?
no, unfortunately, I do not recall that one.
Well, he did. It resulted in Keenan and Kel getting stuck on the roof with a ripped banner that looked like it said Keenan loves Brian.
Oh no.
Oops.
And let's just say this, the episode finally ended with Keenan discovering the hard way that Kel wears boxers when Kel scrambles onto the rope ladder of a rescue helicopter against Keenan's grasping protests. And Keenan basically pulls the stunt that you described, which is why you consider briefs better than boxers.
Mhm.
And discovers that Kel really likes boxers that look like those old smiley face logos.
I remember. I've seen those. I think they're making a comeback. The retro boxers.
Uh-huh.
You know the old saying, everything old is new again.
Yeah, and
But
you
you're fine.
remember, when
Oh boy.
I think it was Fruit of the Loom. You would see those the underwear in those cases, right? You saw like the red was for the girls, the blue was for the boys. You'd have like Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, all that.
My question is why why would a girl not be allowed to wear blue underwear?
Oh, this was
Oh no, I mean
that's
no, I mean
because
the color of the box was like red or blue, not the actual underwear. But I do see your point. Because let's face it, back then, it was like boys are boys, boys have theirs, girls have theirs. But of course, now I
Yeah.
mean, in the toy section, I still remember that Star Wars commercial where you've got the girl holding the lightsaber instead of a
Yeah,
boy. It's like that made me really happy. It's like, yeah, girls can do Star Wars too.
if they want.
Yeah, they want to do it.
Okay, I got a new spin-off topic for debate that I think will actually be pleasing to everybody.
Okay,
What color should underwear be?
white.
okay, some sort of dark color that doesn't show Some color that doesn't show the shit stain when you get the shit scared out of you. Well, you asked.
I don't mind white for men, but I think I prefer colored for women.
I've never been a color. I've never liked color myself because it just doesn't. It feels wrong on me. I'm just so used to
Well,
white.
Feels
But
wrong.
I mean,
How do you feel the color?
when I buy underwear, I get usually a 6-pack, and like this last 6-pack I got was beige,
mhm.
red, black, white.
And by the way, there is actually a way to feel color because if you're not careful, the color the first time can actually come on. Kind of washes off and fades a little bit.
Oh, you know what I had happen to me one time?
What's that?
I wore the underwear before I washed them, and the color came off on my front part.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
But
I like colored underwear.
mhm.
White, I'm not too crazy about, but I will wear it. All right.
Well, Joker, just nothing to say, or are you saving your voice for tomorrow?
Like I said, I'm currently playing Power Wash Simulator.
Okay.
What are you power
So
washing this time?
I am currently at a playground.
Ah.
So you're spraying your power washer at kids?
Nope. Currently
No,
working on the slide.
Yeah, probably at a point where there won't be kids at the playground just yet, or it could be just after. Don't know.
Product
I tell
career
you
mode.
guys, I gotta say this. With some of the games I'm hearing about, computer and video games, I gotta wonder, are interactive game producers trying to brainwash us into taking mediocre jobs? Because
I don't know. Oh, speaking of game producers, Niantic is trying to cash in on their Pokemon craze. Have you heard of Pikmin?
Yep.
Well, they
haven't.
have come out with a game called Pikmin Bloom. It's done the same way. Hold on, dog wants it. Come on.
Okay,
It's
that's right,
done the
ladies and
same
gentlemen.
way as.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have live dogs on the scene.
Oh, actually, come on. Night night. There you go. Princess was ready for bed. But you activate the game
Hmm?
and you walk and you get the little Pikmin just to follow you.
Oh, okay, cool.
And you pick them and you just make a big crowd of them. You also grow flowers as you walk. I just saw the advert for it in the Apple Play Store.
Okay, cool.
so basically, you play as some kind of a wood nymph.
Yeah.
No, actually, you're you.
But if you're raising up flowers everywhere you walk just by walking, that sounds like the supernatural ability of a wood nymph, or possibly some kind of elf.
Makes
Well,
sense.
I'm an undercover elf then. And what's so funny about
It's
this?
based off of the
Also,
Pikmin franchise. There's
Yeah.
3 games in total. First one came out on the Wii, I believe. Or no, was it the GameCube? No. First two came out on the GameCube, I think.
Pikmin, Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man. They ought to come out with Mrs. Pikmin. Pikmin. How about
But
Pokemon? Oh wait, they already did that. It's Pokemon.
Pocket Monsters. That's what Pokemon is short for. Pocket
Right.
I
Monsters.
know. When I was first exposed to it, I thought it was some weird variation of Pac-Man.
That makes sense with Pikachu being
I
yellow,
can see
Pac-Man
that.
being yellow. Yeah, that's a point.
Just hearing the title.
Hmm. But it's so hard to believe that Pac-Man was inspired by a pizza.
I thought Pac-Man was inspired by a hockey puck.
I can't remember, but I recall
I
it's
just
like
know
there was
this.
like a pizza was cut a certain way, and
I just know this. The reason he was originally supposed to be called Puckman in the English dub of the game. That got changed because of what it sounded like.
Oh, gotcha.
Fuck,
And
man.
I'll just say
Yeah,
it.
it
It
would be
sounded like
fuck
Fuckman.
man.
I'm
Yep.
telling.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like you have to be careful, like in certain songs. Like, Bruno Mars has a song Uptown Funk, right? But in the part of the lyrics you
Yeah.
hear Uptown Funk You Up. That could easily get mistaken for Uptown Fuck You
Fuck
Up.
you.
Yeah. Personally, my favorite is Read Between the Lines, What's Fucked Up and Everything's Alright by Green Day.
Hmm. But I'll tell you this, the weirdest thing, I'll never forget this. There was a song when Outkast had, they were big at the time. They had a song called Sorry Miss Jackson, okay? Now, there was a certain point in the song you
Were
hear
they?
this
When was that released?
uh
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
yeah, I think it was sometime in like the early 2000s. I can't remember what year.
Was it by any chance an apology for Justin Timberlake accidentally exposing Janet Jackson's breast at the Super Bowl? Was it?
No, I think this was before. I think this was before it happened. But anyway, there's a certain point in the song where you hear this like that is part of the song. Now, when I was on my way home from something one night, we were under a tornado watch. And
Oh,
I honestly thought I was
nice.
hearing the siren.
You really ought to be careful with the sound effects and songs.
Yeah. I thought, oh God, I gotta get home quick. But then I was, wait a minute, this is part of the song. What am I worrying about? But boy, that just made me laugh. Like, oh crap, I've reacted to that, and it's like it's just part of the song. It's nothing with the weather.
Well, it's
That's a,
nice to know you're alert like that, but
hmm yeah, but
Octopi, I'm gonna like you.
uh-huh. But to be honest, ever since they introduced the polygon system for storm warnings, I've had a much better ease of mind. So
What about your mom? How's she taking the weather now?
she's doing a lot better with it. She still does not like it if it storms at night. I don't either, but
I
at
don't
least
like it either. Oh, at least your mom didn't go to the extreme as bad as that one lady did on the Weather Channel documentary.
hmm.
She had such an intense phobia of thunderstorms
Oh
that even
yes.
even seeing a picture of one would get her into a state of panic.
Oh yeah. I know
She'd
exactly
have
what
a
you're talking
severe
about. I know
panic attack.
exactly who you are talking about. So
But she
she
helped
overcame it.
herself.
Yeah, she helped. She was able to help herself.
Yeah, which
Did
I'm
she
glad.
do it with therapy or some kind of
Uh,
psychoactive?
a combination therapy and like looking at pictures and such. I mean, and she's got that safe room, but
Yeah, she did it mostly on her own.
yeah, with a little bit of help from therapy.
With a
It's like
little help from the therapist, yes, but she
hmm
did it mostly on her own.
that's true.
Okay, Joker, what are you doing? What are you power washing now?
I'm working on the monkey bars.
Ah,
This playground is massive.
oh, okay. That explains a lot.
I hope they pay you a lot.
Supposed to get like total of $500.
Good deal.
I'm close to 900 now, which could give me a brand new version of the power wash that I'm using.
So does the game calculate your quarterly income taxes for you?
No, I wish.
Well, don't forget to take those into account, or you'll get dinged on. You'll get dinged come next April.
Oh man, I was sitting. I love my chair. Kind of like
I love my chair. I'm kidding.
I need to adjust mine. That's why I'm sitting so low because it
Oh.
lowers itself. Like I don't
Oh.
do anything. Just sitting here for too long just lowers it by itself.
Then my
So
my
you're doing this number, Mike.
like I can go
Pretty
up here.
much.
The
Like,
incredible shrinking man.
yep.
Yeah.
And the incredible growing woman, because now I just put my chair up all the way. But I love this chair because I got this nice headrest and I got something that keeps me
Oh, I'm gonna pull you
ergonomically.
some.
It's ergonomic.
Here's Jack's new chair. I don't know if you can see it or not.
I
Not
can see
really.
the headrest.
I can see the
This,
headrest.
Yeah, but
this is what I
his,
look like sitting like at its highest. Technically, I
his
have my.
his arms go up. The arms on this one go up,
Nice.
and the headrest is kind of like ergonomically where it won't hurt you.
Yeah, which is always a good thing.
Man, Graham was just gonna throw it away. Jack took it,
Good
and I
thinking.
got his old chair. Thank goodness it's not shrinking on me.
Uh-huh. Yes, me. Sorry,
Think
folks.
twice before you throw away something. You never know when it could prove to be a collector's item.
Yeah,
Well,
but let's see. Of course, the time change for three of us was yesterday, and I gotta tell you this. I was having a little bit of trouble sleeping Saturday night and early Sunday morning, and then I noticed my. You've noticed, for those of you who don't know, there is an Amazon Echo clock behind me on the wall. Okay, now I suddenly saw that thing flashing blue. I was like, "What the heck is going on?" So I turned the light on. It's actually going around adjusting the time to exactly where it should be after daylight savings time is done. So that was weird. It's like, of course, when it's time for the daylight saving time to come back, all the clock has to do is go 1 hour, done. So that's pretty cool though. At least I don't have to
you don't have to
I,
at
I don't have
least
to change
adjust the
so
one
many
in your
clocks.
bedroom.
No, I don't have to change really that many clocks. I only change, I think, the microwave oven, the kitchen, and mom's room. That's it. Everything else is like automatic. It's like I don't have to worry about that. Don't forget the East Coast. Yeah,
Yep.
that's true. You're right, Sajo. Yeah, he had the time change himself. So
Yeah, everybody except Janet, I think, had the time change on
Well, there
Sunday.
is one little spot in Arizona up near I think it's Davis Dam
uh-huh.
that observes DST. And also in Four Corners, if you count Four Corners,
Yeah. But I'll tell
the
you this.
Arizona side of.
Yeah. I'm gonna do this quick before we go. I know for a fact there are like at least three towns in Alabama, where they actually observe Eastern time because they're so close to the Georgia border. And on top of
Yeah.
that, there's some people that actually go to Georgia and go to work. Like, you cross the Georgia line in on I-85, only 6 miles away. There's the Kia plant. So,
Hey, Shirley,
hmm
can you imagine how nuts it must have been before standardized time zones?
must have been insane.
We used to work, folks, was every town would set its town clocks by when the sun hit noon on the town sundial.
hmm
So if it was 12:30 in New York, it might be 12:07 in Philadelphia. Actually, it'd be 12:07 in Scranton, I think.
All right. Well, I think this is a good point to end the show. This is almost 10 anyway. So, here's our game plan for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, of course, is Tune In Tuesday. And we're going to have to do something. Mike, I think we can tell him about this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What we're going to do is, for the time being, we're going to take the comic books out of the equation. So, it'll give us.
That way
Why
we
is
could
that,
get more.
Shirley, or can you tell us?
We can tell you. It gives us a better chance to maybe finish the show. You know what I mean?
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah, because as much as we love the comic books and all, the problem is, it takes up a lot of time. I know that the Blu-rays and DVDs are not taking up as much time as normal would, and it may get to a point where we completely eliminate them because most things will be streaming before too long. But But I think, I think this it should help us speed things up quite a bit. So for the time being, we're not gonna do the comic books. Let's see. Wednesday, of course, is Warzone Wednesday. Thursday is our day off because it is Veterans Day. But don't use Veterans Day as the only day to salute a veteran. They need to be saluted every day. Period. And of
Yeah,
course,
and it makes their day too.
exactly. And then of course, Friday is our game night, and we're going to do Among Us.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So give me a chance to do the ending here for 10 seconds. So hang on.
Oh, they don't make them like they used to. Hey, Janet.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Sorry, Shirley, I couldn't resist. I hope I didn't get in trouble.
No, you're fine. But anyway, I'm just gonna go say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow for Tuesday. Night, everybody.
Good night, folks.